Everyone, update on BTC. So lately the coin has been doing quite well, much better than other altcoins, like for example Ethereum. So you can see Ethereum, the first impulse that went above the 200-day moving average, okay, it created a range bound motion, and then the next impulse that went up didn't go that far, right? Versus BTC, where the price went significantly higher than the first range bound motion. So you can really see a lot of strength coming from Bitcoin lately. So so for today, what is BTC really doing? So let's look at the volume price action of Bitcoin. So there's a few bars that are marked on the chart right now. This is the 1 hour chart. So currently we have this bar here, which is very high volume and is really a change of character kind of bar, within this range bound region here. So yeah, price opened at here, went up, then went down, then closed around the bottom 25% of the bar at very high volume, and this is definitely a change of character kind of bar, right? So but really instead of a bearish kind of follow through instead we got a range bound kind of behavior. So yeah, you can see the price sort of went sideways for like a few days, and then it produced more threatening bars, like for example this one. Okay, this bar here opened at the price around the middle of the bar, went up, then went down, closed at the bottom 25% again, and it created a very strong tailing to the upside, which is a very bearish behavior. Okay, so it's very similar to the first bar that we saw within this range. But what we really didn't get is a follow through. So the price actually rallied again in the next day, with around the same kind of volume. So no follow through. Yeah, it's still very range bound. We're not really sure exactly is it going up or down, or breaking out of this range, but more threatening bars here. Price open here, went up, down, created a slight tail at the top. Okay, but still the price is still within this range. Okay, and then we come to the end here, and we can see a little bit of strength coming in of Bitcoin. So this particular bar here is actually quite strong, in my opinion. Open here, went down, went up at the middle of the bar. So it closed at the middle of the bar, and created this strong tail at the bottom of the bar at really high volume. And I think that's quite bullish. Okay, so I went on to continue seeing more of these bars. One here, closed quite strongly, maybe at the top 25%. And this bar created a strong tail, but the close was around the middle of the bar. So we didn't get a very strong position of the close, but still, these three bars really show presence of buying. Okay. And price rallied a little bit after this, but really didn't commit too much to the upside. Volume was still very small, so it seems like Bitcoin is having a lot of difficulty trying to break out of this range. Yeah, it seems like it. Now, from what I gather, this threatening bar here didn't really create downward follow through. This too didn't really create downward follow through. At the very end, we start to see presence of buying, but still, the up waves are a very low volume, right? So this is what we call a five. I believe it's 100,000. 500,000 cumulative volume within this wave isn't very high, right? We're not seeing the presence of buying yet, but I am seeing some evidence of buying going on around here. So we go on to here, this bar. Okay, we have a bit of tailing at the bottom, strong volume, relatively strong volume. And then we come to this bar, and this is the bar which coincided with the current the current correction in the S&P 500. So you can see this is a chart of the S&P. So the price of the S&P successfully went above the 200-day moving average. That's a very good sign. Okay, and then it went up, around here with really strong volume. You can see the volume here, but then currently it's trying to test the 200-day moving average. So we have to see like how it plays out. Based on my previous videos, of course, I'm very bullish on the S&P 500 and Bitcoin. But we still have to see how the price would play out, right? It might continue to test, for some time, maybe like going sideways a little bit before it start to go up. But yeah, we can't really be sure. So another interesting thing to take note in Bitcoin is that you can see this particular bar at the bottom here. So what is this? Is actually the new longs that entered within Binance futures for Bitcoin. So there's a lot of new longs that recently entered. So it was in this particular bar here. So I've mapped out the price of this entire bar. You can see it's creating a lot of problems, trying to go past for the price to go past it. And the reason is because there's way too many longs in here that are trapped. So this creates a lot of difficulty in trying to break through it to the upside. Yeah. So if any of you are interested, you can watch my video on how Ethereum prices are manipulated. And in that video, I explain, how the manipulators in the crypto market manipulate price in crypto to sort of prevent the retail traders from profiting too much, right? So you can sort of see the video and understand why this is happening. So yeah, very, very large amount of longs here that are being trapped. And this creates very huge difficulty for the price to go beyond this line. You can see right here, this bar actually closed right here. It's having a lot of difficulty trying to go above here, right? So yeah, what I feel is Bitcoin is trying to do right now is trying to test this high volume impulse bar. You can see this is a very high volume impulse bar with a very strong close, okay? And it's currently trying to test it. So it might actually go a bit lower, a bit deeper into this high volume impulse wave, maybe like this, maybe here, right, before it starts to go up again. And in the process, right, all of these longs that entered here, so all of these longs will be liquidated. They'll be destroyed. And once they're destroyed, then the price can actually go up. Okay. Yeah, this is sort of how the crypto market works. You have to sort of navigate around the manipulation that goes on. Yeah, so that's really what I think would happen to BTC for the next few days. Yeah, so if you find this video interesting, like and subscribe, and I'll see you again.